Hello. Thursday. No, it's not. Wednesday. Lost the day then. It's bloody cold. Temperature's dropping. And I'm in my shorts. Sort of mid-afternoon, 2:30, something like that. It's bloody dark nearly. So, got some repairs to do at home today. Got to go up to the unit and get me drill. So I forgot to bring it back with me the other night. Door hinges, that's what it is. Cupboard door hinges, they're a nightmare. I had to buy some of those repair plates. But they're not that easy to get on. They look easy, but they're not. So either I'm doing something wrong, which could well be the case, or it's just not as easy as it looks. So anyway, we're going to battle with that later on today. It's almost like you need to be an octopus to do it. You need another pair of hands, and of course I haven't got any. There's a lot of water, some rain. So anyway, at last, a bit of good news. Last night, about 8:30, I think, something like that, we had a phone call. Gorgeous Kira did, and she goes, Christ, it's the person who we're buying the house from up in Scotland. So we answered it, and we're having problems with the finance on it. Not because we can't get finance, we can get finance. It's not an issue. We're well under what the limit is. That isn't a problem. The problem is because it's got a bloody livery. It's water, and they don't like liveries. And the reason they don't like liveries is that, and it doesn't matter that there's only 4 horses in there. The reason they don't like liveries is because they're classed as sitting tenants. We're like, really? Yeah, they're classed as sitting tenants. So it's like trying to buy a house with 4 other people still living in it. Right, let's see what's going on down here. I don't know what roads are open and what roads are closed. What roads are open and what roads are closed. Looks open at the moment. So we'll go this way. Yeah, so you couldn't make it up. You know, if there is something wrong with credit scores or the house was iffy or anything like that, no, you got sitting tenants. Like who? Bloody horses. They're classed as sitting tenants. Unbelievable. So anyway, there's a couple of ways to get around this. The obvious one would be to get rid of the horses, but that's part of the income, and we would like to carry on with that if possible, because it's a easy amount of money per month, which goes towards the mortgage. So we weren't that. That was one of the parts that attracted us to it. So the next option is to split the title deeds. So basically you're splitting the farm into 2, and then we buy the element, we buy the livery and some of the land as a separate entity altogether, which then there is no mortgage on, so there is no charge on. And then you go back to, hopefully the mortgage company will go, yep, that's fine then, because there's no livery there, and we'll accept that and just go ahead with it. But it's just the red tape is absolutely unbelievable. So anyway, she agreed last night, the owner agreed that she was happy to split, which is, you know, it's a bit of work for them. We've offered to cover costs, which isn't a problem for us because we want the property, but we know, we've got a rough idea of the cost, so it's not too bad, so that's okay. And by the way, this road is now open. I thought it was going to be closed today, but it seems to be open. So I don't know what's going on there. And the fact that she's already done it before, I'm going to go left here. I'm going to go a different way. I want to see Wootton Bridge. So, because when the farm was for sale, it was for sale in 2 lots. So they split the title deeds then already to make it easier to sell. And we didn't want lot 2 because it was just too much land for very little return. We couldn't really do a great deal with it. It just wasn't profitable enough for us. So we decided against that. So that was fine. That's not a problem, because they've sold that land to the neighbouring farmer. So he's just taken it on and he uses it for crops. So not an issue. And then so they know how to do it. They've done it before. So she said, yeah, no problem at all. Because we did think, and because it all depends on the issues that they might have had, and the reason why we thought it might not have worked, or she might have refused to do it, because there was capital gains tax could have been involved, but they've come back. Their accountants looked at it, and there isn't. So all is good. All is good. So yeah, it couldn't have come at a better time last night, because we were both really down last night, really down. Now we thought we'd more or less lost the house. We were running out of options really as to how we could do things. So yeah, and it just works. Oh, look at the water here. That's up. Yeah, it's flowing good. I wouldn't want to be riding out in the forest today, because it's going to be a bit wet down there. So yeah, we had a little bit more faith that it was actually going to work, last night, which was a massive relief. So we're now waiting for our mortgage broker to come back to us, and for him to start earning his money. So we might be, the downside to all of this is that we might well be made homeless. We just got to play it a bit by ear. And there's a number of options open to us. First one is that we go up to Scotland and we rent. Well, that's the only option really. We don't want to lose the sale on our house, because that means we can't buy the other house. So we're going to carry on with that and get shot, make ourselves homeless, and then we... God, you can't see out to the... I've got to sort of go right. Oh, there's a bloody signboard there. Ugh. So yeah. So we'll be going up, we suspect we will be renting. for a very short period of time, and that in itself causes us issues as well, because it's just renting a short period of time, isn't it? So we'll just have to see what we can find up there. You know, worst case scenario, we will have to Airbnb it for a month and put all of our furniture into storage. That's another option. I don't know. So there's options. Tell you, it's got a bloody good heater in this fan. Well, I'm going to need it up in Scotland, but it's bloody good. So yeah, that's the state of play at the moment. So yeah, good. It's what we wanted to happen, really. It was the best case scenario, which is actually in the long term viability of the business up there is the best thing that could probably happen. So all in all, we're very happy. And then the mortgage companies, the lenders, don't have to worry about not having vacant possession. And it's no different than if you've tried to mortgage a house with 4 people still living in it. It's because what they say is that we might have trouble with, you know, if it goes worst case scenario and all goes pear-shaped and they have to repossess the house, then they've got 4 tenants they have to evict. And they don't want to go down that route, understandably, you know. So yeah, a bit crazy, but that's the way it is. So we have got a few since this has all happened, and yesterday we looked at another couple of options, and we're waiting to hear back from some more commercial mortgage brokers that we might end up using anyway, depending on what deal they have. Commercial mortgage, you wouldn't, they don't care that there's sitting tenants, if you like, you know. It's a commercial mortgage, because what happens then is that they charge extra for that, or charge you extra for the privilege of having sitting tenants. It's commercial, so but it's more expensive, you know. It can add another £600 a month onto the mortgage, so we really don't want to be paying. We really don't want to be paying that unless we absolutely have to, because it's just a huge added expense, isn't it? This road isn't bloody flooded down the bottom. Just had a thought about that. There's a river down here. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're more optimistic today and happier by about 1,000% than we were yesterday. I'll walk the shopping trolley. Oh, there's a lot of people walking around today. do without them walking down here on this side of the road because I can't see nothing. Anybody coming here and up the lane? That's not good. There's a farm down in there. I wonder how much that is up for. I dread to think. Yeah, see what this river's like down here. I've never known it to flood, but no, we're good. It's breached its banks, but it's not over the road, so that's good. Yeah, that's high. Wow. Okay, I will speak to you all later on. Hello. Oh. Quick 30 seconds to nip into the unit, get my tool bag, drill. Bloody horse. See where I can go. Let's get in here. Don't get stuck. Smiley face. Better than some of the grumpy ones. So I'm not entirely sure which way to go home due to road closures. Because one way is a nightmare to get out, so I might. Oh, I don't know. Don't even know what time it is. What time is it? We're near the school run time as well, because that causes. Oh Christ, yeah, school run time as well. Okay, long way round. Actually, let's go this way. I don't go down here very often. Trucks come down here. So we might meet one. You turn in left here. That's as far as they go. Industrial park down here. Oh no, it's not residential homes. Oh, we had some rain, didn't we? This is worse than after Storm Bert. I'm going to go right here. Again, you've got to watch out for the lorries. You can't see nothing. We're good. hopefully I can get these doors done this afternoon. Been looking today at a bit more. I felt a bit more confident that we were going to get this house now. So I felt like, you know, I've looked before and I've done a little bit of. I've done loads of research on how to do things, but I dug a bit deeper today, and there's a couple of things that I'd like to do. Got the livery, we've got the steeding with the bothy, so that'll be a there's holiday accommodation there. And then there's but this is the things that we want to do. Oh my, big, oh jeez, and then you get yourself in a ditch. And then there's the plant nursery that we want to get sorted. Stay there. There's good money in that. You know, very good money in that. And we specialise in hedging plants. Again, because there's good money in it. There's very good money in it. So there's that, and we've got the land and we've got the room. So I worked out. You know, I'd already decided that's what we want to do. We worked roughly that. Yeah, I think I'm pretty certain it's profitable. But I worked out. Actually dived in a bit deeper as to what sort of money is available. And what we're looking at is we're looking at numerous income streams. You see anything? Numerous income streams, all contributing a bit. And that way, if one falls over or it gets a bit lean during certain months of the year, another one can pop in and take its place. So that was another thing, and these are all things that we can do within the first few months of us being there. We can get things moving. Now obviously the plant nursery is there's things you can do to get it going, but you won't see anything straight away. There's 6 to 12 months time delay minimum, depending on what plants you buy in, if you do buy any in. But it's all from, everything's got to be self-funding. I'm a keen believer in everything being semi-self-funding. And then quails. I want to breed quails. A, because they're a good source of meat and they're really tasty. But B, as again, good profit, more profit than chicken. A bit special out of their speciality food, but there's a see what I mean. Where is he trying to get to? Especially with that eye top. I almost feel like following him at this point. See, what he should have done was go left down here if he's trying to get to the main road. So, yeah, quails. Interesting. They don't take up a lot of space. Hatching them from eggs and then breeding them will be the way forwards. And then you've got a meat bird and an egg laying bird. Males go for meat and for breeding onwards. If not, they're into the pot and eggs from the females and breeding. They're rubbish mothers apparently. They you need to incubate the eggs if you're going to do it properly. But yeah, bit of breeding, get up to around just under 50 birds, and they're ready to rock and roll in 8 weeks. They can be up to speed. Most chickens can take a little while longer than that. They need 6 months sometimes before they start laying. You know, we're talking 8 weeks and we're fully grown, ready for the pot or ready to start producing eggs. So anyway, feeling a bit more optimistic today. Now I've just got to go and do battle with the kitchen cabinets. I've got 2 to do. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. Right, speak to you all later.